guys, welcome back to my channel and I hope you guys are doing good. Well, I know आपको thumbnail से पता चल गया होगा, but guilty, I love saying it. We are going to learn pink nude glam makeup look, or you can say Barbie glam makeup look. I am not able to decide between the titles, so help me choose the right one in the comment section below. You can give your ideas as well, and if I like something, I might change the title of my video afterwards. Wow, you guys have the power. Also, I'm fully decked up. I've done curls. I'm wearing heart-shaped earrings and a very cute feather top, which you can't see right now, but if you're interested, then you can go on my Instagram channel. The link is mentioned in the description box down below. So shall we start with this video, because I can't wait to share all the gossips, all the insides of my life in this video. Like, those are some basics insights, but yeah, they're still you don't get to hear it on Instagram channel, okay? You get to hear it on my YouTube video, so for that you have to watch whole video. So you all know the basic step when it comes to my makeup routine, and I'm gonna use NYX Honey Dew Me Up Primer this time. And today I'm going for a very neutral glam makeup, so I want my skin to be little like glowy and dewy, which I am loving these days, as I told you in the earlier previous videos. So this is how this primer looks like. It has a very old spatula kind of a style, which I am not a really big fan, because let me tell you afterwards. Throughout the video you saw my face was looking so funny, but आप जैसे spatula को निकालते हो, there is this lace kind of a thing that comes along with it, and I don't really like such messy things. But apart from that, this primer is really good. It is very sticky, so it will help your makeup to stay longer, last longer. Just spread it a little and then pat it on your skin. So you know that your girl has a lot of pimple and acne and pigmentation problem on her skin, and even though I hate it, but I do love myself and this is how my skin is. Nevertheless, it is such a contradictory statement. But the next product that I'm going to use is my Pixi by Petra Concealer, and it is in a darker shade, and the shade name is Caramel, and I'm going to use it for my pigmented areas, just like a color corrector, but I'm using a darker shade for my skin. Your girl uses a lot of product because no. So to blend my concealer, I'm going to use this small beauty blender, and I do not remember the brand name. I just don't know why I don't remember the brand name, and probably it is because I bought it like few years back. So yes, but don't worry, I will mention everything in the description box, so do not forget to check it out. And मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि मैंने अभी भी थोड़ा कम ही यूज़ करा है अपना color corrector, but we'll go ahead and apply the second application. I forgot to apply it on my acne, and who forgets? You know, like when it comes to makeup, who forgets? It's me, I forget. And because these days I'm having pigmentation around my lip area, because I'm not able to get it like waxed. These days your girl is studying, like, yeah, I am studying for something, and I have a lot of pigmentation because I sit for like hours and I do my studies. And by the way, a lot of people don't know, but I'm a BCA graduate. Like, I've completed my you know, Bachelor of Computer Application. So After color correcting, I'm going to apply my foundation, and I am loving this foundation. This is Nykaa anti-pollution foundation, and it's just about to finish, and I'm going to repurchase it because your girl is liking medium coverage. Like, I am somebody who loves, you know, high coverage. I never go for
you know, light coverage is just not me.
But I'm loving the medium coverage these days because of this foundation. This foundation is beautiful, and you know, ever since I showed it to you on Instagram, people are going crazy over this foundation. In my profile at least, they are like, what is this foundation, what is this foundation? So this is this, and this is in the shade Hot Honey 07. So what I really like to do, I take it at the back of my palm, and this much, which is, I know, a lot for so many people, but trust me, I'm going for more today because I'm gonna use my sponge. I'm using this Real Technique sponge and apply it directly onto my skin, and you will see sponge gives you a very sheer medium light coverage. Let's see. I'm not a big fan of sponge, but Real Technique sponges are really good. Taking more, applying little by little, and let's see if we need more coverage. So I've not applied anything around my eye area because you don't really require applying foundation over there because it will start creasing even more, and you have already applied color corrector, so why do you need foundation? You're applying concealer any which ways, which is thicker in consistency than foundation. So I am not going to apply the second layer of foundation because I am okay with this effect right now with the one layer. And even though you can see my pigmentation right now, because I told you a sponge gives very sheer to medium coverage, and the foundation was also light to medium, nevertheless it's not going to be a problem for me because I'm anyways going to use a very high coverage concealer, and I'm going to use my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. So I forgot to tell you, the shade name is Nude, and I am applying my concealer on the inner corners, on the outer corners, because this is the trend these days, and let's go with the trend and see if it's gonna work for me. On my chin, above my cupid bows, on my nose, and on the bridge of my nose, in the middle of my forehead, because I have a very medium forehead. Like, there is a small, medium, XL, large XL in clothing. So same in the forehead, you have large forehead, you have small forehead, but I'll say I have a medium wala forehead. If that's not the term, I don't care, I just made it. I am applying it on the sides of my cheeks because I have a lot of pigmentation. Also guys, do not expect makeup to, you know, hide your bumps because, or your scars or your dents on your skin. It will hide the pigmentation. It will not hide the bump. Let's be realistic, and makeup is not prosthetic until unless you use prosthetic makeup. I'm taking again my small beauty blender, and I'm going to blend out my concealer. So yeah, not many people know that, you know, I'm a BCA graduate, even though I know nothing about BCA because I don't know how I graduated in that. It was very difficult for me. It's a whole another story. If you guys are interested, then do let me know. It was a basically drama that went for around 3 years at my home, but I completed it anyhow. And I will suggest, you know, students or people who are trying to make in this beauty industry or content creating industry, I will suggest you guys to complete your graduation first. It is very important to study, guys, to have something you can fall back on. You know, I always knew if not something's gonna work out in this industry for me, I can rely on my studies, and that is why I am studying right now as well. And I will not tell you what I'm doing, not now, now is not the correct time. Like, education never becomes disadvantage. It is always good to have a degree on your hand. I don't really feel like, you know, looking at the examples like, oh, they did not have any sort of degree but they are still successful. You know, everyone's life, everyone kismat is very different from one another. What worked out for them might not work out for you. So yeah, but this is whole another topic. If you want to know my story, how I did my graduation, from where I did, and why I did, because the actual fun story lies in that. So I'm done blending my concealer and now I'm going to use my contour. This is by kaybeauty and it is in the shade Glory. Today I'm not going to use my same old Kat 1D. I feel like doing something else, and for that reason I'm going to use my creamy stick contour. This is very optional. Not many people follow this routine, but you can follow because I am doing it and it gives you a very good result in terms of contouring. Like, follow where your bone is and you have to create a line on top of that. You know, how I started makeup is also a journey on its own, and not always I wanted to become a makeup artist or a content creator in this field. It was not a plan. Like, since childhood you'll say no, it's another whole level story, and if you guys are interested in listening to it, then do comment down below and I'll tell you in the next video maybe, or whenever you guys want me to, you know. Yes, my journey has not been that easy and it is still not that easy, you know. Many people think that way, but no, it's not. I do have my own struggles. I do have a lot of struggles when it comes to, you know, managing the content and financially and everything. And yeah, that's the reality of this show business, you know. So I'm just blending it quickly because contour ko you should always blend quickly, okay? Otherwise it will leave a very harsh line. And always, you know, move your brush in a swiping motion or in a circular motion. That way it blends really beautifully without giving any harsh lines. So now I'm going to bake my face and I'll be back in seconds. So I'm done baking my face. If you guys are interested in checking out the product that I've used, I'll be mentioning a link over here. Just click on it and it will take you to the video. Well, the next product that I'm going to use is by Sugar, and this is their contour palette. It has a highlighter, a blusher and a contour, and it is in the shade Subtle Submit. So I'm using this contour shade from them and I am taking a little bit too much because you will see it literally doesn't come off easily on your, you know, face. Like, I don't know why that happens with it, but it's really good if you build it up. But if you think so that it's very pigmented, no, it's not a pigmented palette, especially in terms of contour, it's not. So you can see it is still very light as compared to my Kat 1D. But if you ask me so whether it's good for the everyday use, yeah. If you're going out for a business meeting or for anything related to work, or if you're just going to the market, I think light contour really works for them. But for me, I feel like it's a preference, and I give preference to you know, contour shades which are darker, because I have a very heavy rounded face and I think for that medium to darker contour works better. I have double chin, I want to hide it. Fake it till you make it, and I think I can never make it to the point where I have a chiseled jawline. Like, I can make it, but for me it's an impossible task, and I feel like for that I have to leave food, not leave food, like leave my junky food. which honestly I can't. And I also rub my contour just on the tip of my nose because I think it gives an illusion of a very, you know, small nose. And one day I do want to get nose surgery. Oops, did I just dropped cosmetic surgery right now? An Indian girl? I'm gonna do it one day. I love my nose. I love everything about my nose, but I have tried cosmetic things before, like on my cheeks. I've done fillers and on my forehead, and I've done all those sort of things. And if you guys want me to talk about it, I can talk about it. So I forgot to record the clip where I've used this blusher on my cheeks, and I can still show you because I'm still doing my blusher part even after forgetting the clip, you know, because this blusher literally has a very, very light pigment to it, and I'm not a very big fan of it, but you know, probably I chose the wrong palette in terms of why the pigmentation is not working for me, because it is better for light people with a light skin shade, and I'm medium, and this is just not working for me. And I've applied my blusher on my forehead as well, and a little bit on around my nose. So now for my eyes, I'm going to use my ColourPop Cosmetic customized palette. And what is a customized palette? Basically, you have an option over there where you can choose your own colors, own glitters, and you can have it all customized in one single palette. And that is why it is called customized palette. And I love it because I don't have these shades in my vanity. I have lots and lots of palettes, but I don't have these shades, so that is why. So it is a very pigmented color, and all of the colors are very, very pigmented when it comes to matte, because ColourPop pigmentation is like a serious business. They take their colors very, very seriously, and that is why I love them. They are affordable and they are very, very pigmented, beautiful, and they have lots and lots of wide variety. I'm using this nude sort of a shade for the transition, and the shade name is Centerfold, and this is pressed powder collection by ColourPop. I am putting my eyeshadow on the outer corner of my eyes because that is the main area today we are going to focus, and we are going to learn a new technique. You know, your girl is not going to teach you basic, because for basic, maybe other day, or there are so many other beautiful videos out there on the YouTube, but I'm gonna show you how to do this very international sort of a look, which I personally love on my eyes, and it suits most of the eyes. Hooded eyes, almond shape eyes, big eyes, small eyes, like so many eyes are there, right? And I am patting the color. I am not swiping it, I'm just patting it right now just to create the transition. And whatever I'm taking above, I'm gonna do it below as well. Now I'm using this forshore pressed powder, and make sure guys, these eyeshadows have fallouts to them. ColourPop Cosmetics do have a lot of fallouts, so always do this, okay, and then go ahead with your eyeshadow, otherwise it will ruin your under eye makeup, that is your concealer, and it will end up looking darker. I am using the same technique, and I'm just patting my color, and you can see this has a beautiful pigmentation. It looks so pretty, and I am just creating a C, you know. So now I'm gonna use my clean fluffy brush, and this is just to blend, and so that there is no harsh line and everything looks seamless and blended. I love doing this technique. I love taking my eyeshadow a little bit near to my eyebrows. It just gives an extra glam. And You know, nude makeup for everyone is different. For me, this is nude. Welcome to my world. I'm gonna use Huda Beauty Rose Gold Mastered palette, and I'm gonna use their shade Cocoa from this palette, and it is a very warm dark brown color. So now I'm using another different brush because the brown was not coming off very nicely with the last brush, but with this brush it is coming off very nicely. And I'm just keeping my brown on the outer corner. I know it is looking like, what the hell am I doing, but stick to me. Now we are going to blend this brown with the clean brush that I used earlier, and brown is gonna give some depth to my eyes. And I also like to do this. Next step, I want something very white or creamy shades. I don't have any sorts of lighter shades in those palettes, so I am taking another palette. If you have it in the same, then use the same palette, but I don't have it, so I'm going to use my another palette, and this is Seprofe Cosmetic. And what I'm going to do is take this color, okay, dust off the excess. So that's what I'm going to do, and you'll see how big difference it creates in terms of eye look. It has a tiny shimmery particles in it, but it is not too much. This step that I'm gonna add is additional to it because I want to make it a nude glam. So I'm gonna use this glitter by ColourPop, and this is their pressed glitter, so I really don't require a glue for it. This is in the shade Band Tea Glitters, and this is not nude, this is pinky neon color. So for any look, I think your inner corners should stand out the most, and I feel like that even though I am doing a nude makeup, I want my inner corners to stand a little apart. So I'm using this golden, very beautiful shade, which you will see right now, and the shade name is Love Note Metallic. And yeah, I'm taking this 24 karat gold shade from the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered palette, and I feel like कि कुछ तो कमी रह गई है, and I think this is going to create a huge difference because I want my inner corners to just pop out even more. And I'm applying the same shade over here just below my arch. Now to complete off my eye look, I'm gonna use Jazzleen Beauty eyelashes, and this is in the number LX28, and these are one of my favorite lashes from her collection. Although I've used one of her lashes in my previous video, I'm gonna mention that video link over here so you can click on it and go watch it. Now for my under eyes, I'm going to use Inglot Kohl pencil, and this is in the shade 05. I cannot see my blusher on my cheeks. For some reasons it is invisible. It is not there. It is up in the air. Sugar Cosmetic, what are you doing, bro? So for that very reason, I'm going to use my Kylie Cosmetic blusher, and this is in the shade Virgin, and it's a very beautiful warm pink color. This blusher, you really have to build a little more. Like in one swipe, no, it is just like Sugar Cosmetic, but it stays, you know. I've used this blusher before, it stays. Sugar Cosmetic, your blusher is not even there. Why? So now for my lips, I want something nude. I'll be using my Forever 52 F1605 lip pencil. I don't want any matte lipstick. I want something glossy. So for that, I'll be using my Nykaa lip gloss. It has a very high pigment to it, plus it's a gloss, so I really don't have to apply any lipstick below it. For my last step, I'm gonna use Harris Beauty Illuminating Powder. This is basically a rose gold highlighter in the shade
Lilac, Jorde, Lilac Jorde, H91. What kind of a name is it? Lilac Jorde.
That makes sense. This is how it looks like, and I know it is very, very beautiful. I feel like it's very beautiful if somebody doesn't like golden highlighter or something that pops too much. This highlighter works very well, and I really don't know, guys, from where you can buy this highlighter, especially online, but in India, in Delhi, from Janak store, you can buy this highlighter because I bought it from there. On my chin, cupid bows, and on the tip of my nose. Like so, guys, we have come to an end, and I hope you guys love the result, the hard work. This is looking like a Barbie glam makeup to me more than, you know, everyday nude glam, but I am loving the result. And I am not that girl who really loves, you know, pink, but today I'm actually loving pink on me, and I think I should do it more oftenly. So guys, if you loved watching this video, then make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share the video, and make sure to comment down below, because that really helps us as a creator, and we also get to know whether you're liking it. Your feedback really matters to me. Also, you can share your pictures on my Instagram handle. You can check out my Instagram as well. I do share a lot of reels video over there, makeup tips and tricks and fashion trends, so go check out my Instagram page mentioned in the description box. And if you like it, then make sure you follow and turn on the notification bell on both the accounts to stay updated. Till then, bye, take care, and stay happy.